I am finally back with episode 7, the last video to show you guys my poetry. I know I totally and completely dropped the ball on this video. I was supposed to do it earlier this week, but last week was just so weird for me. I kept going to bed super late, like 11:30, 12:30. I just kept getting in bed really, really late. And so, of course, I would like oversleep or, wake up late, and I wouldn't have time to film before going to work. And then I've thought a couple times I would film at night, but I just would get really tired. And so I'm so sorry. I'm really late, but finally I have the last video ready for you guys, and I hope you will enjoy it. This poem is a really easy, simple one to understand. It's just about wanting to talk to the person you really like and wanting to get to know everything you can about them, good or bad. And so I like that poem. It is one of my favorites. I really like the title, Adoration Notes 101. You know, just how you keep mental note of the things people tell you about themselves, especially when you like somebody, and how you feel, I guess, kind of special. Yeah, when they remember little stuff and details about you. So that's what this poem is about. And this spread, I actually like the way it turned out. I contemplated printing off a different picture, but because of the printer issues I've mentioned many times, I decided to just use something I already had. And instead of trying to just print one photo or having to find a bunch of others so I don't waste a piece of paper, I decided not to print anything. I think maybe I should stop filming so close to my spreads, but I can't help it, I guess. I really like up close, detailed shots. They're super fun to film and really nice to look at, but I should probably move the camera back a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. I guess this picture isn't too bad. I wanted to find a picture of a couple, a guy and a girl, preferably the girl looking at the guy. But like I said, I decided not to search for any new photos. But I think this one is pretty nice. It still captures, or it still portrays the feeling that I have when I think about this poem. Even though she's sitting there by herself drinking coffee, to me, she can still be looking at a guy, thinking, observing. So it still worked out pretty nice. I also like this spread because I decided to only use one photo. I've been trying to get into the habit of not using a whole lot or relying on them as much, especially since the printer has been messing up. So it helps me to be a little bit more creative. And I think it'll be easier when I am finally able to buy a few more stickers and stamps. But this video was pretty short and I don't have much else to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little series. And if you're interested, I do have some physical, well, it's all physical. I have some extra copies of my poetry book with me. So if you're interested in purchasing a copy, just send me a message on Instagram and I can give you some more information there. But I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.